So, since we have a JC trip here in Venice, Italy, I thought I'd share with you this week's Shabbat thought from the Jewish ghetto, which goes back hundreds of years. I actually wasn't even aware till we had a tour guide today tell me the importance that Venice actually had in Jewish literature. The first ever Bomberg Tanakh, that is scriptures in its entirety that was ever printed, the first one was here in Venice in 1517. So the Torah that we have, the printed Chumashim, but actually the entire scriptures that we have really was founded here in Venice, in this beautiful part of the city, surrounded by lakes. We just entered a synagogue as well, a few synagogues here. They have a Sephardic synagogue, an Ashkenazi one. I wanted to share an idea from the Torah portion, since we're here, in the location of the first ever printed Tanakh scriptures. So we were discussing the Shalach, the sending in of the spies into the land of Israel. And this was one of the difficult times of Jewish history, where the Jewish people didn't have full trust and emunah, faith in God, and rather than trusting God that the land of Israel was great, decided to storm in themselves and to send in spies to see if the land was correct. The spies came back, 10 of them, with a terrible report about the land. They spoke Lashon Hara about the land of Israel. It was because of that Lashon Hara, the commentators tell us, that the land of Israel was not given to that generation, had to wait a little bit later for the next generation. 40 years was spent in the desert to allow that entire generation to die out because of the evil speech that those spies spoke about the land of Israel. And here we learn a very important lesson, which is repeated many times throughout the Torah, and that is that you cannot speak Lashon Hara about Jewish people, but worse than that, worse than evil speech, is also Lashon Hara even about the holy land of Israel. Everything we say, everything we read should always be in a positive light. Shabbat shalom from Venice.